Hi, in this video I want to teach you how to make this little girl's poncho. It's made in a square loom. It's very easy to make and you save a lot of time and material with this type of loom netting. And this is for a girl around from 3 to 6. You work it very fast. In a day you have this little poncho done. So here is the video on how to make this little girl's poncho. To make this girl's poncho, I'm gonna use a crochet hook. This one is 5.5 millimeter, and you'll need one smaller to crochet this eyelashes jar. You're gonna need one of these. I have two here just to demonstrate. Any of these two colors will go with the poncho I'm gonna make. You need scissors, a tapestry needle, and your yarn. The yarn that I'm using is Red Heart Super Saver in blue. And you're gonna need a square loom. This one is 30 by 30 centimeters. You're gonna make 4 of these square, and with 4 of these you will have for the little poncho. And look how nice they look. With this square loom you can do many things, and you can use different type of yarn. You can make the poncho if you like with yarn that is already a mix, and you can have the poncho just like this. And for this I use this type of yarn. It's a Charisma from Looms and Thread, and it's a mixed color, and it will give you those designs. But this one is for a skirt that I'm gonna make. So you're gonna use your loom. We're gonna start in one of the corners. I'm gonna start with a knot. I already have another video where I teach how to I give you instruction how you can make one of these loom and how to use them. There is a little more detail. Okay, I attach my knot there in the quarter nail, and I'm gonna come all the way to the other end and attach to the corner nail and the nail beside that one. And don't pull too tight your yarn. You don't want it to create too much tension. That way all the squares are the same size. Like that. Let me move my camera, that way you see. See, I have it in the first one and in the second one. Sorry about the camera cap, it was there. And here, in this end, I'm gonna wrap the yarn around that nail there and bring my yarn under this strand of yarn that I already have attached to the nail. Go under and attach it to the next nail, parallel to the one we just used here. You're going to bring your yarn to the next nail and the other corner here, and to the nail and the other side, like that. We're going to be passing our yarn to every single nail. Like this, you bring it here, and all you start, the first one under, this one on the top, and this one under. Always the first one and the last one will be under. See? You pass it under this one, and top of that one, and under this one. And you just wrap around that next nail. I hope you guys can see a little bit better. And you're gonna bring your yarn to the other side, wrap around the nail, and it's only one nail at a time, and to the nail just beside that one, here on the other side. Bring your yarn back And now we're going to do the next nail. And you go under, on top, under, on top, and under. Put your yarn in the nail here and bring it to the other side there. Clip in the nail there and bring this one to the nail on the other side. With this type of work, you can do many things. I want to do a cardigan, I want to do a skirt, and you can attach some of them together and do a baby blanket. And it's better for that type of work to do a thicker yarn, like the one that I just showed you, the Loops and Thread Charisma. Is a really good yarn for loom netting, a square loom netting. Or you use this one with 2 strands of yarn. This is a little bit thinner, like this one, Super Saver, you use 2 strands of yarn. But for this one, I want it nice and light, and I'm just using 1 strand. So you go wrap around this one, this nail here, and what you do, under this one, under, leaving one in between, and after you go get this bigger, you will see the ones that go under and the one that go on the top. And you will need a comb to push your yarn as you go, to make sure all your squares are the same size. Okay? And it's the same in that corner as is in that corner there. We're working from corner to the middle. And this is a really fast project that you can do in a day. You can do the 4 squares and your poncho in no time, in one day. So I'll meet you here when I have a few more of these to show you how to push it with the comb and to see how it's progressing. Okay, here I already a little bit ahead, and this I've been doing it just like for 5 minutes. That's how fast it goes. And what I do is with my hand, I lift the ones that go under and you pass it through. Just like this. I'm quite excited about these square looms because they're homemade. Don't cost me pretty much anything. I have all this material hanging around the house in my garage, and it's amazing the stuff that you can do with these squares. Now with my comb, I just push to make it nice and square, making sure that all the squares are as close as the same size as I can. And I will continue like that. And you will see, once you have a few done, you will see the ones that you see under, you see one lowers and one up a little bit. Not a lot, but you can see them in front of you. And those are the one that the one under, you just have to lift them to pass your yarn under them like that. Okay? All the way to the end, you will see them. The ones that they're a little lower. So you continue until you have all the nails done. At the end, you'll have only one nail, and I will show you what to do with that last nail. But remember, you have to grab all of them as you go and try all the squares to be the same size, and the tension not too tight, but neither too loose. Just, you will have a feel for it. Another way is when you can use your hands no more, you'll grab your crochet hook, and I don't think you will see what I'm doing. You grab the ones that you will have to do under and bring them up and pass your crochet hook. And you grab the ones passing through, just like this, all the way to the end. Okay, here I have only one nail left. I'm gonna wrap around that nail. I'm gonna measure all the way to the end, to the other nail, because we're cutting our yarn now because we only need one strand of yarn. I measure to the end, to the other nail. I hold it, measure from this corner to that corner to measure for sewing, plus I leave a piece for doing the knot, plus an extra piece for extra. It's better to have a little extra and not enough. Sometimes you do a project and you cut too little and you wish you had cut a little extra. Well, this is the type of project you cut a little extra. I'm gonna cut my extra. And now, after you wrap around that nail, you pass it through under that first and grab your yarn and you pass it through. And now you pass it through one at the top and this one at the bottom, just like that, all the way to the end. When I get to the end, I will show you how to tie the little knot at the end, and I will undo that knot and I will do exactly the same as the one we are doing here when we finish. Now to do the knot, I'm gonna come under this one again, pull my yarn, always wrapping around that nail. I'm gonna pull under, and in that loop, I'm gonna pass my yarn through and make a knot just right there. And I will do the same in this corner here. I'm gonna undo that knot and I will do the same knot that I did there and here, and I will show you how to remove your material from the loom. Now to remove the material or the loom, you come to a corner and you start lifting. It's a little tight in this part. After you do the one corner, completely one side, it start to get loose and it will be easier. The other just come out easy. You need to make 4 of these in order to do your little girl's poncho. Now it's easy to remove them. Just with your hand, you can remove them all. Now I have 3 of these. I'm gonna make 1 more and I will show you how to make the little girl's poncho. Here I finish. I have my 4 pieces. I'm gonna sew these 2 together here with this tail. So this one here, and with this tail I will sew that one there, and then we'll sew the last part on the other side, and from there we will do the trim with the other yarn and on the bottom, and we'll have pretty much our little poncho done. Now I'm going to show you how to sew them together. Here I sew these 2 together, and now I'm going to show you how to attach this other one here. Like this, you're going to have this. And let me find my needle and I will show you how to do it. Okay, what I'm doing is sewing, grabbing this one here through the top to the bottom and the next one. You see, like this. This one is not like I usually sew. Usually I sew in a zigzag. This one I'm sewing it this way. and making sure that I'm grabbing every space that was attached to the nail, like this. And you'll have a nice seam on the top. Okay, so I will finish here and I will show you how to do the next piece. Here I already have finished to sew these three together. Now my number 4 I'm gonna attach to this one here, and I will have 3 squares, one after another. This will be 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna have a big L, and then after I finish sewing this one here, I will show you how to attach this one to the last one here. But remember, you have to have 3 like this. Okay, so I'll meet you here after I finish sewing, and the sewing is exactly the same. Here I have my pieces attached, my 4 pieces. You're gonna have the L. This is the outside, and this is the inside of the piece. You're gonna have the long piece to your left and the shorter to your right. You're gonna divide this middle piece in half, just like this, and you're gonna come and bring these two like this, one on top of each other, like this, and this one is divided in half. And then what you're gonna do, this one that you have single one here, you're gonna divide it in half, and you're gonna sew this on here, and then like that. Let me turn it around. You'll have your little poncho, and we'll do the finishing there and all the way around. Now I'm gonna sew this off camera, and I will show you how to do it. Remember, let me show you one more time. You have a big L like this. Okay, this long part is in your left hand and the short one in your right hand here. You're gonna divide the middle one in half, and sew this here. Okay, just like that. So I'll meet you here when I have finished sewing this. Well, here I finished with the 4 squares and look really nice. And I did this, and so far, just in a few hours, I did this until here. Not that long. Sorry about that. I moved the camera. So now I'm gonna finish the border and the top and the bottom. I'm gonna do a chain, pass it through here, and to tie here a bow. Either I will put at the end 2 little pom-poms, or I will do 2 little flowers for the end. It's just up to you what you want to do with that. So far so good, and now let's start with our borders. Now I'm gonna do all the trim around, and I'm gonna use the dark blue, and I'm gonna start to the top here, to the color, and I'm gonna do it through the inside out. And you'll see why is through the inside out. I'm gonna start here in one of the little shoulders, and I'm gonna pass my crochet hook, and I'm using exactly the same crochet hook that I've been using, the 5.5 millimeters. I'm using that one because I want the single crochet to be nice and loose on the work. Now I do chain 1, and I'm gonna do a single crochet all the way around. Just like that. In every single space that you had a nail before, you had to do a single crochet. And now I'm going to show you why we're doing from the inside out. This is the inside, and look at how nice it looks in the outside. You get all the little lashes in the outside. If you want, you can give it 2 rows on the top and one row all the way around in the bottom of the poncho, just one row, and two on this one. So I'll meet you here when I finish doing that, and then we'll do our little chain to do a little bow in the front. Here I wanted to show you, I only gave it one row of single crochet all the way around the top, and I will go to do the same on the bottom. Look how nice the little poncho look, like that. That look really cute. And now I'm going to do a chain to pass it through here, and at the end either I will do some pom-poms or I will put some of this yarn at the end. But whatever I'm going to do, I will let you know. To finish it up, I did a 160 chain. I passed it through the top here, and I put two pom-pom, did a little bow, and it looks so cute. This one is for the size from 3 around to 6 years old, from 3 to 6. It's really cute and very warm. It's really nice for the spring and fall. I hope you like it, and you give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed, and have a beautiful day. Bye.